Yes. It has started happening again. First Republic Bank shares fall after more than 100 billion of withdrawals. And I'm going to relate this to cryptocurrency so that you understand the overall perspective of the market so that you can stay ahead loads of people. So the fall came after mid-sized US bank said customers had pulled more than 100 billion from their accounts amid last month's banking panic. And I categorically said here that most of the banks that you see out there, they are insolvent. Insolvents mean they don't have enough liquidity. That's simply what insolvent means. So they don't have liquidity. They don't have enough cash to give creditors to buy goods and services anytime they want to use that money. So what now happened is if people wants to go to the bank to go and withdraw their cash, just imagine a million people want to withdraw their cash from the bank account. Do you think the bank will provide enough liquidity for them? The bank is insolvent. So if they want to withdraw that cash, the bank is going to go bankrupt. So because of the US Treasury bond that these banks percentage had a lower interest rate, presently as I'm speaking, most of them are in a loss. So will they sell those things in loss and start giving that money to customers? You get the point, right? So that's the whole point of this. So the banking sector is insolvent. It's really insolvent, and that's what you really have to understand. And look at what the bank said again. So the bank said it has lost roughly 40% of its deposit in the day following those collapse as customers rush to withdraw funds. Crystal clear. And do you think that it will just happen to this bank? Do you think that First City, because it has happened to other banks and we've covered that on this YouTube channel, it's going to spread across to other banks? And this is the starting of the whole game. And do you know what the Fed is going to do? Let me show you what the Fed is going to do. Here is what the Fed is going to do. Silicon Valley Bank, Fed starts printing money again. And this is the response of the Fed. And when you see the Fed start printing money, that's when you really need to be concerned, because inflation again that they are trying to fight is going to go off the roof. That's exactly what they are fighting. That's why they are increasing interest rate every now and then. That's going to be what the response of the Fed. So is the Fed or the government, are they trying to curb the inflation? Definitely not. Definitely not. That's why the FDIC does not run out of money. They don't run out of money because of the money printing that is going on every now and then. And what do you think the Fed is going to do in May 3rd? What do you think the Fed is going to do? Comment down below. Do you think that they are going to raise interest rates by 0.25%? So this is the response of the cryptocurrency market. And I've talked about this on this YouTube channel. Look at the response of Bitcoin. Can you see this massive surge to the upside? We're going to go and test 30K level. Bitcoin. That was when the whole crisis occurred. Immediately the whole crisis occurred, Bitcoin traded to the upside. Why is that? I've covered that in this YouTube channel. That anytime you see banking crisis like this, the reason why you put your money in the bank is trust. Trust in the sense that anytime you want to use your cash, you believe that you can get access to it. And that's the trust I'm talking about here. So immediately people see that the banking sector is not a sector that we need to trust. People pull out their money from the bank and they go to what? Bitcoin, which is the safe haven, and it's not controlled by governments. It's decentralized. That is the reason why Bitcoin traded to the upside. Massive surge to the upside because of what? The response of the banking crisis. And look how it happened. I've covered this before on my previous video. Remember that time that loads of bank runs were happening? You know, Bitcoin, massive surge of Bitcoin. This is actually the flow of money to Bitcoin. The reaction of Bitcoin is always what? Bullish. You've seen this crystal clear for yourself. Don't ever forget that, you know what I'm saying, right? So this is how Tesla stock is responding to the old crisis that is going on right now. Remember when I called Tesla stock short over 2 months ago, and it was around this zone? That was around 200, 180, 190 zone. I called short Tesla stock, and look at where Tesla stock is presently trading. This is top-down analysis scale, 153 presently. And do you know where Tesla stock will collapse to? 110. That's where Tesla stock will collapse to. So next level target for Tesla stock is this zone. And just note this. Just note this, because it's definitely going to happen. That's why you have to always press that like button, subscribe, because when we're about to go bullish again, remember, history will always repeat itself. Tesla stocks always have a way of going extremely parabolic. When I mean parabolic, extremely bullish. So when you're about to go bullish again, can you see this massive move that occurred over the years? It's massive move. So if you want to ride this wave up to the next previous high, definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I'm going to make an update on that. If you want to start going bullish, definitely I'm going to come on here and I'm going to make a video so that you can ride in on this stocks opportunity also. And the reason why this is happening, the Fed keep raising what? Interest rate. That's exactly what's happening. And what's going to be the response of the market? There's going to be a massive dip. The cryptocurrency market is going to take it. Don't worry, I'm going to talk about Wikicat, why Wikicat is behaving the way it's behaving, why Digimon Rabbit is behaving the way it's behaving, and it's all tied to what? The Fed. That's exactly what you have to understand, right? And just so you know, it's not only Tesla stock that is going to take it, it's the old general stock market. You understand, right? So definitely keep that in mind. This is altcoin season index, and this is the tracker in terms of months, whether it is altcoin months or Bitcoin months. You understand? This is a tracker, and this tracker was sitting at what? Let me show you where this tracker was sitting at. Price will always respond to the reaction of the market. That's exactly what you have to understand. This indicator was sitting at 41. Last time I checked, it was sitting at 41. Can you see what's happening? It has gone ahead to form something like a double top, and it's trading to the downside. Crystal clear. Don't complicate things for yourself. So what does that tell you? We are back to what? Bitcoin months. We flew past Bitcoin months before, and I screenshotted this picture. If you saw this screenshot, drop it in a comment below. And it was around 31 when I made that screenshot. It blew past Bitcoin month, and we are actually seeing some momentum towards what? The altcoin month. But you can see what's happening, the response of the banking crisis. When banking crisis like that occur, the Fed start printing money, and when the Fed start printing money, people start dumping their money into Bitcoin, which will now cause the price to what? Surge to the upside, by making this altcoin season index to trade downward again, back to what? Bitcoin month. So just know that we are still in Bitcoin month. That's exactly what you have to understand. You know what I'm saying, right? It's only when this indicator shows that it is more than what? 25%, 30%, then we know that people are cashing out from Bitcoin and money is about to flow to what? Altcoin. That's exactly what you have to what? Understand. And I'm going to make a subsequent video talking about the pathway of what? Altcoin season. And I'm going to use a very special tool to educate us on a best coin to buy, because that tool is pretty great, and you really want to stick around to watch that video so that you could learn and get a better edge and perspective as touching the market, right? So drop me a comment below if you like what I do on this YouTube channel, and definitely like the video, and don't forget to share this video to other people. I'm smart, definitely gonna see you on the next one. Peace out and stay safe out there.